think we are live, girls. Washcloth. That might be helpful. Yay. Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys are here. I'm going to check on Facebook and just make sure. Did I got it? Okay, I think I got it. We do have sound, right? Okay, Pilar, can you hear me? Okay, here we are. Whoops. Okay, girls, welcome, welcome. I know there's a few that we are waiting to get on. Yay! I'm getting some text messages. The girls are trying to jump on. Yay! How are you guys? Okay. We're just going to wait 2 or 3 more minutes and then we can get started. I know there's some customers getting on, and so sometimes, you know, it's a little intimidating and you got to finagle it, but then they'll be able to get on here just shortly. Michelle, have you already picked out what you want on your order? You've got it put together? your sound. Not yet. Okay. Okay. I think Susan, is it a Skin Vigorate brush? Is this something that you were wanting?
Yes, yeah. It is.
Yeah, we're going to use, actually, I won't use it tonight because I'm going to do microdermabrasion, but I'll share that anytime someone, for my customers, anytime someone, you know, has a facial, then they get that at half off, whether it's virtual. So the girls tonight will have access to it at half off. And then anybody, like I have some appointments coming up later this week. And yeah, I believe every woman in America needs that Skin Vigorate brush. Don't you? I mean, it
is. I've had a cheap one. I had like one a long time ago that wasn't a Mary Kay, and I mean, you could see again the makeup that would come off. So I loved it. And I mean, again, it was a cheap one and I never
Yeah.
replaced it. So that would be perfect.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. And I'm going to be in town tomorrow. If you decide you want to meet up with me and stuff, and I can bring one if you
Okay.
like. And that can be the gift from the consultant that donated some stuff. So no worries.
All right. I work
No.
tomorrow, but I can take I can take an hour lunch and anything, or I can meet you after work at, whatever. I don't know what time you're going to be down here, where you're going to be.
Okay. Arrowhead Shopping Center.
Okay.
Glendale, isn't that Glendale? I'm going to be at the Apple store.
Oh, okay.
So I have a class to try to, learn to maneuver some of this stuff.
Oh,
And yeah, so, and welcome Tammy and Pilar, welcome girls. We are hoping that our guests can maneuver being able to get on. And yes, the Skinvigorate Pilar is the bomb diggity, right? Definitely. Hi, Susan. Welcome. MIchele is with us. And are we waiting on Sophia? Oh, her audio is connecting. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody's got the doorbell. My doorbell is ringing. It's 8 o'clock at night. That's it. Oh, UPS was delivering kind of late. Oh my gosh. Okay, Susan, should we go on or wait just a minute or two? Your mic, there you go.
I sent them a reminder and said just click join when you get on.
Okay, join and then with the password. Yeah.
But now I didn't know we were on Facebook. I thought we were on Zoom.
Yeah, we're on Zoom and I'm streaming it to Facebook. So same, yeah. So
Okay.
we're using Zoom
Okay.
to stream onto Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. I don't get streaming.
It's just the platform, the tool that you use to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works out good. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, and then maybe Sophia and Rebecca will join in because time is of the essence and it's already 10 after. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And MIchele, if you have products and want to join in with us and wash your face, you are certainly welcome to do so. Okay, so I'm going to start with two things. One is the eye makeup remover. Okay, so if you have yours, shake it up, and we are going to saturate the cotton ball, place it on your eye, count to 1, 2, 3, 4, then swipe, and you can see lots of eye makeup coming off, right? See, and then I'll use the other side. I only put out one cotton round, so I will use it sparingly and probably turn it over. Anyway, the reason why you set it there for just a second is just to let it break down the makeup, kind of dissipate what's there. And this way there's less tugging and pulling around the eye area, or at least in a negative rotating motion, See, I'm going to do it one more time to get any residual. This also kills the eye mites that live in our lashes. Oh my gosh, they are. Did you know you had eye mites in your lashes? I
Yes,
know.
I did.
Okay, so let's see.
I did micellar water.
Oh, okay.
Because
Nice.
I have makeup on.
Oh, okay. So Susan used her micellar water and I used my cleanser. Let me show you. I'm using the Repair. Those of you who are watching us, if you have Sophia and Rebecca, girls, if you have your sample packet, or Kim, or Tamari, if you have your packet, you could pull your stuff out. There is a skincare sample as well as either microdermabrasion. And Sophia, I think you have a facial pill. So, hi, Christina. Glad that you're on. Okay, and Miss Sarah Rojas is watching from way back in the day, right, Sarah? Okay, so we just removed eye makeup with our eye makeup remover and cotton round. And now I'm going to take my cleanser and I dropped it. Where'd it go? Right here. I'm going to take my cleanser. This is the Repair cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser. And all it takes is this much. And I'm going to run my hands under water. My face is wet. I'm going to take my glasses off and let's wash our face together, girls. I like to lather up the cleanser like so. See how it gets white on my hands? It should be white on your face. Yay, Susan. Okay. So tonight, Sarah, what we're doing is a bedtime facial. And I hope I could do this for you. I have a sample packet I can bring you, or we can do it in person. So we could do it virtual or in person, whichever you prefer. I'm not going to use my Invigorate brush because I'm going to do microdermabrasion just shortly, but I want to share with you. Anybody that schedules a facial with me virtually or in person, or with any of the consultants like Susan and Michelle and Tammy, you guys can purchase the Invigorate brush. Can you hear it? It's got 2 speeds. It's got a 60-minute timer. It turns off automatically. You charge it like you charge your cell phone with the USB, no batteries. And it is the bomb diggity. And you get it at half off when you schedule an appointment. Again, in person or virtual. Sarah, right there is a good reason to schedule an appointment. And Christina, right? Anyway, okay, so you take your washcloth and remove your facial cleanser. Oh my gosh, doesn't it just feel good? Have a warm washcloth on your face. I'm going to leave my lip color on a little bit. Just because. How was your guys' day today?
Good. Busy.
Busy is right. Whew. I had a crack in my windshield, so I had to go get it fixed. And I'm drinking water. What are you guys drinking?
Ginger tea.
Ooh, yummy. Okay, I'm going to take the satin lip mask and the balm. First, we're going to use the lip mask and exfoliate. I am going to take my lips off, I guess, my lip color, and exfoliate dead skin on my lips. And you may not have this sample, but when you get together with your consultant, she would love to treat you to a sugar scrub for your lips. You guys, this is $22. It's like the best purchase ever. I tell the guys they're not going to grow boobs because they won't. And you exfoliate the dead skin with the sugar scrub, right? You take your washcloth and hi, Mireya, so glad you joined us, and you buff your dead skin off. You're also taking your lipstick off, but you get rid of the dead skin. We're getting ready for bed tonight. I shared that everybody that schedules an in-person or virtual facial gets their Sonics Invigorating cleansing brush at half off. I mean, that's a $37.50 savings right there. That's pretty cool. How do your lips feel, Susan?
Great, nice and soft.
Oh, like a baby's butt, right? Okay, I'm gonna take my lip balm now, and I am going squeeze a little bit out. Oh, and I got a hole in my little thing. And then put some on. Are you built like this? But oh, actually, I got a scrub. I put the scrub back on my lips. Hold on.
Oh no, I had to put my glasses back on to read it.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put the lip balm. I love this. And you can carry this lip balm in your purse. Little secret, little secret. You learned it here first. We're coming out with a scented lip balm.
Ooh.
It's coming, girls. Okay, so my lips are clean. I removed all my eye makeup. I've used my cleanser. Let's see. Ooh, Mireya has orange cinnamon tea with, ooh, honey. Yeah, Pilar, doesn't that sound good? Yummy. Christina, what are you drinking? Sarah and Tammy, what are you guys drinking? And Michelle. Okay, now we're going to do the microdermabrasion, guys. You know, I'm going to do the vitamins. Okay, so if you have your exfoliation, do your exfoliation. I actually did it last night. So, Susan, if you'll do your microdermabrasion,
Okay.
I'll do the vitamin C plus hyaluronic plus ceramides booster. You guys, OMG. You have got to, okay, this is the vitamin C plus resveratrol. It's a dropper. Okay. So you see, you have the, can you see that? Okay. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says 6 to 8. I do 5 because that's plenty. And I smell the vitamin C. I love to put this on my face. I love to put this on my face. And throat, what you do to your face, you do to your throat area. Then I run my hands underwater a little bit and I put it on the back of my hands, the excess, and like go back over my neck. Make sense? Your skin is the largest organ on your body. So don't wipe off any product on a washcloth. Instead, use it on your face. Okay, I'm going to give it a second. You know what? I didn't bring my little information sheet, but oh my gosh, one of the directors has a bio master's degree and blah, 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 ingredients and medicine and all that good stuff. And she talks about the vitamin C plus resveratrol as well as the hyaluronic plus ceramides and speaks very highly of these products. I want to encourage you guys, consultants listening to the sound of my voice. If you do not have, and Michelle, you might want to put this on your order, the vitamin C plus resveratrol booster and the HA, which is hyaluronic plus ceramides booster for deep hydration. There's 2 of them. Oh my gosh, you got to add it to your next order, girls. And remember, it's double credit in the month of October. Oh my gosh. Hi, Laura. And we are doing chemo care packages. Susan sold some over the weekend at Texas Roadhouse. And I did as well. Let me show you guys. Okay, I'll show you a flyer on our chemo care packages for those going through chemotherapy. They're $18. They're a donation at cost. And at Texas Roadhouse last night, we sold some, and people were so generous. Would you agree, Susan?
Yes, they were very kind people.
Absolutely. I was just very impressed. My faith in humanity was restored for sure, because, you know, one guy was leaving and he says, "What's going on here?" We had a Mary King table, you know, and we told Susan and I told him, and he says, well, can I just make a donation? And he made a $20 donation. And so that bought a care package plus $2 left over to go towards another care package. So it was awesome. Okay, the boosters. Let's get back to business here. Look at this. See that bounce back ability, the elasticity? Look at that. Oh my God. I mean, the bomb diggity. This is such a game changer. They're $38, you guys. And I'm telling you, every woman in America needs the vitamin C plus resveratrol and the hyaluronic plus ceramides, HA plus ceramides. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love it. Now I'm going to do my lifting serum. This lifts and tightens your skin. This is the and then some in the repair system. It has a gauge where you can see how much you have remaining. And I just do 2 small pumps like so. Scoop it up with my finger, bless myself, and blend. Like so. Ooh. You guys, I didn't bring my eye cream, but I'm sure that Susan has hers, and maybe
I
she can.
do.
Thank you for covering my butt.
See? Can you see?
Let me see. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to see your eye cream. Okay, show them the tip to it, Susan. Yeah, I love it. And then the roller ball on the other side. That's made of metal, 3 different metals. They use it in the boxing ring to minimize boxers' swelling, puffiness, so forth, bruising, so forth and so on. And this helps with fine lines around the eyes. It helps with crepiness, dark circles, you name it, it helps it. And I will do mine when I'm off camera because I didn't bring mine. But thank you, Susan, for covering my back. And my skin feels really good. MiChele and Susan, how does yours feel?
Feels really soft
Good. Yeah.
and clean.
And clean.
I still need to put moisturizer stuff on. I just washed it. So I take my,
Okay.
but I still have to take a shower yet.
Okay, gotcha. I'm glad you reminded me of our night cream. So if it was daytime, thank you, MiChele. If it was daytime, we would be using the day cream, and it has an SPF of 30, but it's nighttime. So instead, we're going to be using the night cream, right? It has encapsulated retinol and hydrates for up to 12 hours. This helps our body to retain our moisture because at night, when our heart rests, that's when the moisture level evaporates. But there are indentions on this night cream. I'll turn it over. You depress it one time, and then what you see right there is what you use, okay? So there you go. That's it. Bless yourself and blend, right? Boom. Just that easy. And then I'm going to introduce one more product. We'll wrap it up with some information, some specials going on in October. And voila, we will be done. Always do to your throat what you do to your face, you do to your throat and your décolleté area. It's a little easier in the morning because we're less dressed. And I got these PJs on. I got my Good Vibe t-shirt on from Costco, yay. Okay, now I'm going to finish. Okay, so after your moisturizer goes your nourishing oil. I don't know if you guys have this or not, but it is sesame seed oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. You could cook with it practically. You could use it in your hair, your elbows, push your cuticles back at the bottom of your hair, especially if you have split ends, dry hair, stuff like that. But let me see if I can open it. And I'm going to take the dropper, right? See, it too is a dropper. Can you see that? Okay. And I'm just going to do 2 or 3 drops. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to pat it into my face. You can mix this with your foundation, especially if you're feeling dry. If somebody's going through chemotherapy and she feels real dry, this is her best friend. Now I am combination oily, and so it may seem shiny on me right now, but trust me, in about 5 minutes, it will, my skin will suck it up. It really will. And it's such a game changer. There's certain things that make a big difference, like your microdermabrasion that Susan used. I mean, using this product, you see instant gratification because you have less dead skin. You just exfoliated dead skin, and resurfacing began to take place. Resurfacing is a clinical term for new skin cell growth. Well, new skin cells are healthier looking skin cells. Your makeup goes on better. It stays on longer and looks fresher longer because you first exfoliated, okay? Taking makeup off with eye makeup remover removes the eye mites and really conditions around the area. Using satin lips really hydrates the lips, and our lips protrude second to our nose, tu nariz, right, Sarah? And we don't take care of our lips. So a $22 satin lip set is going to last you forever, and it will help take care of those lips, guys, okay? How does your skin feel, girls? You got your oil on, Susan?
Yes, I do.
She
Feels
is.
great.
Look at her. That's why she looks good for her age, because she's taking care of it. Dang. Okay, now I'm going to close with a couple of things. I know some of our guests who were scheduled to be on, they'll probably be watching this replay. So I just want to appreciate you guys for watching the replay. Always, when you watch the replay, comment hashtag replay, so we know you watched the replay. And then we will be doing a drawing. Pilar does it 24 hours later. And so I want to share with you a couple of things. This is, and Pilar will share in the group, this is our sheet of products. And it just, the biggest thing, guys, these are our beautiful sets. The biggest thing is the skincare. First step would be to select the skincare that is right for you, right here. Okay, that's the first step. Then the next step is to pick your foundation, whether you use cream to powder, a CC cream, a luminous 3D foundation, or a matte wear, whatever it is that you choose. And be sure to use it with foundation primer. They're sets. You always save money when you keep it in a bundle, girls. The next column is to add supplements, such as your eye makeup remover right there, eye makeup remover, and hydrogel eye patches, maybe things like facial peel. Your microdermabrasion is right there, sells for $58. Things like charcoal mask are $25. There is a retinol, pure retinol, 0.5 pure retinol system for $120. Ask your consultant how you can get it for $99. And then the last column right here is our color column. Okay, so the most important part is the skincare. Then you build towards color, right? You can choose things like a basic color set right here, which is lip gloss, mascara, a liquid eyeshadow, and yeah, mascara, lip gloss, liquid eyeshadow color. Those three things. That's all you need to dash out the door in 5 quick minutes, right? When you have more time, you can do more, or in a special occasion or for work, whatever, however you see fit. Makeup is not right or wrong, good or bad, heaven or hell. It's a personal preference. But skincare, everybody needs to do skincare, right? And foundation, because it's a form of protection for the skin, from the protection from the wind, sun, various elements out there each day. Okay, so Pilar is going to be posting this. I wanted to make that available. Now, we also have our October specials. And so when you purchase $50 or more, girls, customers, from your consultant, then you get any one of these other items listed, and there's 9 or 10 of them. There's quite a few, you know, There's a mascara, there's a body care system, there's a charcoal mask, moisture renewal, the 2-step hydrating mask system, the biocellulose, oh my gosh, pink clay mask and more. You get any of these items down here, you get one at half off for every $50 in purchase that you make. Okay, makes sense? Remember, we accept MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express. If you have cash or check, we take that too. And we do flex pay through Klarna, which is 4 easy payments with 0 interest. If you are interested, you can go to the App Store, download Klarna, Klarna, and then apply for your Klarna card. And it's something that you do for each purchase that you have. If you have questions on it, you can ask your consultant, definitely. Okay, as we finish up here, we've got like 3 minutes. I want to share with you particularly this app. This is the Skin Vigorate app. You guys, you download the app for free. It's called MakeUpMonday Skin Analyzer, not Skin Vigorate. It's Skin Analyzer. All you do when you have the app on your phone, you align your face like you're going to take a selfie, right? And when your face is aligned on the hologram, if you will, it'll be outlined in green, and then it'll scan your skin. You don't have to do anything. It's automatic, okay? And it scans your skin. It measures skin texture, moisture level, fine lines, so forth, and so on. It really is the bomb diggity. It tells you, it makes recommendations based on your skin's needs, girls. And the best part is that you can share it with your consultant. She can consult with you, kind of walk you through the different products, you know, that are recommended, how to use them and why, okay? That's the beauty of a personal consultant, like Susan, like Michelle, like Tammy, like the girls here tonight and your consultant. Now, I want to share with you, when you get together with your consultant, you plus 2 people, you can get $50 in products plus 2 items at half. $50 in products plus 2 items at half price in the month of October. Oh my gosh, run, don't walk, get with your consultant. You guys watching the replay, I hope that you will book with your consultant, because she's going to give you $50 in product plus 2 half price items when it's you plus 2 more people. Okay, and you can work that out with her, whether it's in person or virtually. Okay, now don't forget, we are giving out 13 care packages with samples and lots of goodies in it. And we want to give one to you. If you have not had a sample packet, comment in the chat, you want a sample packet. Sarah, Christina, do you guys want a sample packet? Mireya, do you have customers and coworkers and family who could use a sample packet? Okay, comment below so that we know who needs a sample packet to be able to walk through, either virtually or in person, a bedtime facial, just like we did tonight. Okay, don't forget, this is our holiday lookbook. Consultants, tonight is the last night to register your customers for the winter lookbook. Don't forget, even if you just register one, you get early ordering privileges next month, so don't miss out. Okay. And then last but not least, I showed you the October deals. Here is the chemo care package. I should have brought one that Susan and I wrapped. They were really cute. But for $18, it's an $18 donation because it's at cost. Then on the 31st, we're going to take it down to the breast care center where people are receiving chemotherapy and can donate however many we collect. The goal is 13 a piece. So we love being able to do this, of course. Now, ladies, you can do Mary Kate one of 3 ways. And I want to share with you real quick as we close. You can do it as a brand ambassador for wholesale purposes, to use the products because you love the products, you believe in the company and its philosophies of God first, family second, career third, enriching the lives of women around the world. And you want to use the products from head to toe. And you want to do that at wholesale. Gift throughout the year, birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, graduation, Father's Day, bridal shower, baby shower. You get the picture, right? And being able to do that at wholesale. You can be a brand ambassador, or you can choose to do a little more and make a little or a lot of extra money. You do a little bit of classes, you make a little bit of extra money. You do a lot of classes, you can make a lot of extra money. That's doing Mary Kay as a side hustle. Or you could be a boss babe. That's a woman who wants to take advantage of the freedom, the flexibility, and the financial opportunities as a boss babe. Today's Boss's Day, and you too could be your own boss with Mary Kay. You know, in this economic time, groceries, oh my gosh, I went to the grocery store today, and something that I bought last week is over $1.10. It was like $1.13 more this week than it was last week. Gas prices, even though in some areas they've come down a little bit, they are still double what they were 2 years ago, right? So in this kind of economy, who do you know that has more money than they have money? Mary Kay can bridge the gap and be that resource to generate a little or a lot of extra money. Your consultant would love to talk to you. And I would love you guys in the comments, put A for absolutely, I'm interested. Oh, tell me a little more. B for, I have some questions, but I'm intrigued. Let's talk. And C is you would like to remain a happy, satisfied customer. It's A, absolutely, let's do this. B, buy me a cup of coffee and let's talk. I'm interested, but I have some questions. And C is, I would like to remain a happy, satisfied customer, paying full price and supporting my consultant. You guys, in the month of October only, you can join for just $20. Look at that. It's an e-start for $20. You get a free website. You get a free credit card processing account, or you can do the starter kit for $90. It's full-size products, like over $400 in products. It's materials, mirror trays, a few samples, some books, things that you would need to get started and do your first 30 faces or so. So you have a choice. You can do the $20 only in the month of October. So it's halfway over, guys. The month is 2 weeks from today, gonna end. So in the month of October, you can join for $20, or you can do the starter kit for $90. Oh my gosh. A $20 fee to have wholesale buying rights. That's a pretty good deal. Would you agree? Okay, does anybody have questions? I want to encourage each of our guests, you guys, when you comment, don't just kind of watch and learn. We love that you're here and that you're watching and learning, but if you comment, you get in the drawing. And Pilar does it 24 hours later when she knows somebody was a customer. So put your name and customer of and your consultant's name so that Pilar knows, oh, we had 2 guests, we had 4 guests, whatever it was, right? And she puts their name in a drawing, and 24 hours later, we'll draw for free product. All month long in October, I'm giving away a beautiful charcoal mask to help your skin look and feel beautiful. I'm going to look at the questions real quick. I see that Candace jumped on, and Laura, welcome, welcome, girls. Glad you're here. You guys, those of you who are customers, Sarah and Christina, comment in the chat. Your consultant will be following up with you. In this case, it's me, but I know there'll be other customers watching the replay, like Sophia and Rebecca and Tamron, and we want to be able to answer your questions. We're here for you. This is kind of just a fun bedtime facial. I hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight. We do this every Monday night, 8 to 8:35, 8:40, right in there. So for about 35, 40 minutes. And I invite you to join us next Monday. But here's the week's schedule. Monday nights are 8 to 8:40. That was tonight. Tuesday nights are 6 p.m., 6 to 6:30 inside Rock Your Fabulous. consultants and customers. Tomorrow night is all about the holiday. It's all about Christmas gift giving and ideas. So join us tomorrow night inside Rock Your Fabulous Facebook group, customers and consultants alike. And then Thursday night, we have 5 spa parties on one Zoom, 5 spa parties. Glamour, Repair, Time Wise 3D, which is called Spa Beauty, Foot Fantasy, which is pedicure and body care, and then Hydra Session. Okay, it's at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Zoom. And you just go to zoom.us, join a meeting, and then you type in the meeting number, and it is 925-235-0222. Join with or without camera. We love to see your beautiful face. It's so much more interactive if you could be on, but I realize there are times when you cannot be on. But that is Thursday night, 5 and 8 p.m., and then Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Okay, guys, this is a wrap. We're ready for bed. Does your face feel good, everyone? Ooh, all right. Hey, have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see you maybe tomorrow night inside Rock Your Fabulous. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to comment for your entry into the product drawing, which is a free charcoal mask full size. Have a great week, guys.